Hi, it is story time, folks. This one which I went through happened really in Guruvayur temple, I heard. So it's very interesting to go through that. There was a small boy by the name Tulsiraman. He used to work in temple. It's a Christian temple, as I told you, in Guruvayur. The temple Panditji, morning at 4 o'clock, gets up, takes bath, and then takes Tulsiraman along with him to the temple. Tulsiraman's job is to pluck all the flowers in the temple yard and make it a beautiful garland. That is what he's been doing. He does it so passionately, and whenever he plucks the flower and then makes as a garland, he always says the name Krishnarpanam. Krishnarpanam. So that way he keeps on plucking the flowers and then making a garland. After making the garland, he went to the Panditji and then handed it over to him. To the Panditji's surprise, when the sanctorium got opened, he could see Krishna having a garland on his neck, which is done in the morning. So Panditji got wild. He got upset. Tulsiraman, this is too much. See, you are making garland, that is fine. But you cannot go inside the temple and then garland it to the Lord. Then Tulsiraman said, "No, I didn't do that. See, I made 15 garlands in the morning. All 15 are in your hands only. I didn't give anything to God." But then the Panditji was not satisfied. He said, "Okay, from tomorrow onwards, you will take water from the well and put it in the drum. That is your role. That water I will use for bathing the God." Then he thought, okay, this is again happens for a reason. It's a plan of God. Next day, same time, he came to the temple and he started taking water from the well using the pulley and then poured inside the drum. Every time he was pouring it, he was praying God and saying Krishnarpanam, Krishnarpanam. With that, every bucket of water he was putting inside the drum. When the sanctorium got opened and when Panditji went inside, and he could see the God was already, in the form of having taken bath, as if somebody has poured water, and the entire area around the God was full of water. So he was again shocked. He called Tulsiraman, "Tulsiraman, I asked you to only fill the drum. How did you enter into this sanctorium and then pour water on the God? You are not supposed to do this." Again, Tulsiraman said, "I didn't do this." Then, okay, from tomorrow onwards your job is changed. You will go and assist people inside the, they call it Madapalli, where prasadams are being cooked. So he said, the priest said, Panditji said, "You go inside Madapalli and then you prepare prasadam for God. That is your role from tomorrow." So whatever, again he thought it's again a plan of God. He went inside the Madapalli and then he started cutting the vegetables, and then whatever menial job was given to him, he was so happily doing it. But every time he was saying Krishnarpanam, Krishnarpanam. And then every job he was dedicating to God. This time, after giving bath, after garlanding the God, after dressing up, when the Panditji entered inside, he could see Krishna having prasadam in his mouth. This again made him very angry, and he called Tulsiraman, "Tulsiraman, this is too much. You just now cooked your sakar pongal there, and within no time you ran and then gave it to God. You are not supposed to do this." Again with folded hand, Tulsiraman said, "No, Panditji, I didn't do this. I never even came out of Madapalli before you could call me. I didn't come here, I didn't do this. Okay, now this is enough. Now tomorrow onwards, you will sit outside and take care of the slippers which devotees keep there. So you will take care of that. Again, why every day I am being changed this job? But again, it is again Krishna's wish. So let me do whatever I am asked to do. So he went and sat there happily. Next day morning, before temple could open, he was sitting there and devotees started coming and they were keeping the footwear there. When they were keeping the footwear there, every time he was saying Krishnarpanam, Krishnarpanam, and then he was accepting those slippers. This time, when Panditji went inside the sanctum sanctorium, he could see Krishna was wearing a slipper. Krishna's, the padukas were donned and then slippers were there. And over the years also slippers was there. Everywhere he could see slippers. Panditji was shocked to see all these things. But definitely, this Tulsi Raman would not have come all the way here to do all these things. And even in his mind, he knows he reveres Lord Krishna too much. And he would not do any of these kind of activities. So when he was wondering how it happened, there was a voice which came and it said, Panditji, that Tulsi Raman is a yogi. Every time he does anything, he offers it to me by saying Krishnarpanam, Krishnarpanam. So whenever any devotee is offering to me with so much of love and affection, I am supposed to accept it. So this is the fact. He did not do any of these things. When Panditji heard this, he ran outside and fell in the feet of Tulsi Raman and asked for pardon to him. My dear friends, children, those who are learning this, when you are doing anything, do it in the name of God. Believe, trust that everything happens for a reason. And when you realize all these things, you will always be happy and you will always be ready to help everyone. And when you do anything, please utter the name of Almighty and thank Him for whatever He has given us, and then do the service to people. Thank you very much for patiently watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Kripa Vibes. Bye.